Ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon, hello John, hello Lena, hi George, Helena. All right, we are channeling our good friend Bob Dylan, also known as St. Jude, but he is known to the world right now as Sir Bob. Lena, you brought me in for the big guns. I made you set this up. You were ready for it, and the world is ready to hear you channeling me more and more. I, first of all, want to thank you for watching and promoting my Shadow Kingdom spectacular streaming event. Yes, that was marvelous. I'd like you to ring the bell for me. For St. Jude, Bob Dylan, yeah. And do a little bit of my song first. I'll help you do it, and then we can talk a little bit on faith and people whose faith gets shaken and people who don't understand the other dimensions or what it is that you do. You're facing a person now that is a very kind of negative energy on one of the social media platforms. But that's not enough to shake anybody's faith when it comes to you, Lena, or when it comes to John, and certainly not when it comes to me, because I put myself out there by being with you in this way. Yes, Bob, you always have. Bob has always supported the fact that I'm able to channel him. There ain't no reason to go into it. Play a little music. All right. When the wind is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I can offer you a warm embrace and make you feel my love. When every shadow appear and there's no one there to dry your tears, I will hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. When evening shadows, oh Jesus, that's all right. Let's just go ahead. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I knew it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I go hungry, I go black and blue. I go crawling down the avenue. I'd go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love. Lena, I got chills right now listening to that. Thanks, Bob. Yeah, that song is so beautiful. And Billy Joel covered it, and a lot of people thought Billy Joel wrote that song. It's because, it lends itself so beautifully to so many different artists. But that's a Bob Dylan tune. Make you feel my love. So, John works in mysterious ways. And we could not get this thing started unless finally Bob barreled his way through. Yeah, that's right. I'm an important player in this puzzle, in this picture that you see here. And well, Lena, I'm just really here to lend support and to tell you that I love you and to always tell you that I'm always with you, and you know that. We're good friends, and you're about to read. I wanted to tell you about that. I encourage you to read the book on Edie Sedgwick and form your own opinions as to my relationship with her. Okay. Yes, because Edie Sedgwick, I know the person who was Edie Sedgwick. I I met her online, and she's the reincarnated Edie Sedgwick. But apparently, Bob had a relationship with Edie, so we're going to be exploring that some more, right, Bob? Yeah, because I was never really public about it, but I want you to read all accounts, and then I want to talk to you about what happened with Edie. All right, okay, Bob. I know you didn't do nothing bad. No, I wasn't an angel. I'm a fallen angel. You know. We're all fallen angels. That's what we are down here. We're fallen angels. And that woman Morticia. All right, you want to take it, Lena, and talk about it a little bit? A little bit. There's a woman on Quora. We won't say her real name because she's a troublemaker, and she'll try to, I know, get me into trouble because she has been out to get me from the beginning. I first started responding to her answers on Quora because she was so anti-John Lennon and always said the nastiest things about John that I couldn't help but jump to his defense because the things that she always said were outlandish and stupid and not true. And it seemed like she's a frustrated person that just really has it in for John, probably because he's, his energy, I'll tell you exactly why she has it in for John. Because he's so far out of her league, Lena, that she could never hope. Some of it, there's a hierarchy. You're with John, and that's that. Well, but I'm not trying to pull the power card here. The fact that he's my twin flame and I'm a channel for him, that's not what I'm doing. I know that. John, yeah. I just want to come in quickly and say that the main thing to bring to light is that this woman, Morticia Dreadwords, her angle with Lena is to tell people Lena is very sick, Lena is the dangerous person. Morticia, I also happen to know that you have represented yourself in an anonymous way online, too, to try to badmouth Lena. But I know it's you. You're not fooling anyone, right? Yeah, she sometimes posts as anonymous and says outlandish things about me that are nothing is true. I mean, the only true thing is that I'm a channel, a psychic medium, and that I'm a very spiritual person. Yeah. Yeah, just take a look at, this is, this girl. Yeah. I mean, just because I have these things, all right, that doesn't prove that I'm a spiritual person, but I am. Yeah, she's the real thing. She's a real bona fide spiritualist and a clear channel who not only channels living people, she channels people crossed over, living, and in between the dimensions. She can talk to anybody. She has access to anybody who gives her access. I happen to give her access. You come too far in this game, Lena, to allow anybody to shake your faith. And I'm not saying your faith is shaken, but I don't want you to feel anger anymore. I want you to let go of anger for these people like her. She's one in a million who is going to still come up against you. There's really nobody left. She's a dirty holdout and is just one of these people that really wants you not to be happy with John. But if you look at her attitude from the beginning, she hated whatever John stood for anyway before you came along. It's a person who wants to trample other people's happiness and badmouth people. That's what that energy is. So by you feeding that energy with your own anger or, yeah, I say, my ego, not your ego, but you are very, you don't need to be defensive about that person or that person's actions. You don't need to carry that weight. That's her weight to carry, and that's her cross to bear. That's not your cross to bear, okay? So you have to, concentrate on what's important, and that's you, John, the world, your work with Christopher here, your work as a holy woman, your work as a role model. You're a role model. It don't make never mind what she says you are. She doesn't know you. She doesn't know you because she doesn't want to know you. Because everything you represent is unknown to her. And And that frightens her because she's not interested in knowing anyone who would know John. Because she doesn't know John. And she doesn't know Christ either. Because they're one and the same. She fails to recognize Christ and his woman. The storms are raging on a rolling sea, and on the highways of regret, the winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love. And that's it. And now you got some cooking to do, and you got some tarot reading to do. So, you want to come in for the reading in a little? I wouldn't miss it for the world. All right, we'll be back in a little while with some tarot reading with Bob Dylan. I love you, John. I love you, Lena. We love you, Bob. I love you.